Okay guys, Acer Simpson 1 here again, and here's another update on my sliding underground base slash work in progress prison, I guess, slash jail. And if you remember correctly, there was a minecart track here, which is still here. I'll give you a little peek to where it goes. Yeah, I'm not sure what's with my world today, but it just doesn't like me today. So it goes through this tunnel and then it comes over here. And then it goes through here, down here, all the way across the water, and then stops here, which, as you can see, there's a set of stairs here which will take you down to another little room I am working on. So that is also a work in progress. Let's go back and we'll focus on the main base, and I'll try and make more videos about my world when I can, but as always, school is more important than Minecraft and YouTube. Sadly. Wah. Anyways. If you remember correctly, at my second entrance of my sliding underground base, there were two minecart tracks. The right one is still completed, the left one is still uncompleted. I haven't had time to actually work on it, so my apologies, but I have worked a little bit on the prison area, or the jail area with the cells, so let's go take a look. I did mention in my last video that the one thing I had to do with my jail area was to add the administration offices for the people who actually work at the jail, like the guards and the management, etc., etc., etc. Well, I have added it. It is right here. Administration offices and an armory, which is full of, well, weapons and armor and all the other stuff that guards and prison staff would need. And as always, there's the 20 cells as before. And yes, I did change my sign right here to say cells 120 instead of cells 1 to 11. So anyways, let's go into the offices and armory area. And yes, I know, I didn't use redstone for this door because there wasn't really enough room, because there's redstone right behind here and then that far away, so that just wouldn't work out well. So all I do is put a simple switch back here which can be hidden like this if needed, and only people who know where it is can open it. Since I didn't want to use any redstone with this, all I did was use two switches, one for the top and one for the bottom. So all you gotta do is flip both of them down. Here's the offices. There's only about three offices. 4 offices if you count mine, but only 3 unnamed offices that anyone can use. So here's my office. Since I am technically the owner of this base slash jail, it's so far the biggest office out of all of them. And yeah, I have my enchanting table, and if I don't want to go all the way to my redstone lab and down underneath the bookcase like I showed you guys in my last video, I can just do it all right here. I have a whole bunch of weapons that have been enchanted. All my bows are enchanted with power 1. So I have a whole artillery of weapons along with the standard 5 weapons here and tools that are in my inventory wherever I am, so I can easily access them. Each office is equipped with a pressure plate for walking out and a switch for letting people in, so they don't have to fight with the button, because I know some people out there, they have problems with actually pressing the button and getting in fast enough before the door closes. So this switch is for keeping the door open, but normally it will stay closed and you just walk out in the pressure plate, and yeah. Here's another office, if I can get in. Simple, 2 crafting tables and a furnace. Whoever uses this office will have to supply their own coal or charcoal to turn on the furnace. Here's another office. Again, it's pretty simple. This one's a little bit smaller because of the armory being right next door, and along with my office being right next door. Again, 2 crafting tables and a furnace. And again, whoever uses this office will need to supply their own coal or charcoal. And again, every office has the lever to hold the door open permanently. And yes, it should be like my jail cells. The wall in between, the wall of my office makes the wall of this office, and the wall of this office makes the wall of the armory, and etc, etc, etc. I didn't extend any more farther past this because if you look here, you can see obsidian, and that is my nether portal room, which is apparently right next door. If I do plan to extend, I will have to only go 2 instead of 3. I just went 3 blocks wide hallway instead of 2 because it made this door look a little bit better being in the middle of the hallway instead of just on one side. I'm going to take you guys to the armory now, if I can get in. As you can see, this chest contains everything: bows, swords, arrows, pickaxes, helmets, chestplates, leggings, and boots. As you can see, it contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of 64 arrows, and then 1 set of each type of leggings and chestplates and boots and helmets. The leather cap, the leather pants, leather tunic, and leather boots, and then it contains about 4 or 5 of each type of tool, like stone, wood, iron, gold, and diamond. It contains 5 of each type, but only one of each, like 1 sword, 1 pickaxe, etc. But 5 wood, 5 stone, 5 iron, 5 gold, and 5 diamond. This one contains just leggings and chest plates and boots and helmets. Sadly, there wasn't enough room to put diamond leggings and stuff in there, so I just left the diamond out. As you can see, they're in little groups of 4, so it makes it easy. When a person's done using them, they just put them back in their group, and if they don't put them back, well, then someone will reorganize it so that it's easy to find. This one contains swords and axes. I didn't really put any axes in there, apparently. I just put swords in there, so I should change that sign. But yeah, it contains 6 wooden swords, and then 6 stone, iron, and golden swords. Again, there wasn't enough room for 6 diamond swords, so I left the diamond swords out. So, that's sad. And then there's one right here. This contains tools. It contains about 2 of each type of tool. This time I didn't put any wooden tools in there because, in my opinion, wooden tools just will not last at all. They just don't last. So we started with the second tool that you would normally probably make in survival mode, the stone pickaxe. Anything that's stone, so 2 stone pickaxes, 2 stone shovels, axes, and hoes. And then 2 golden hoes, 2 axes, 2 shovels, and 2 golden pickaxes. And that's the armory. This is the only room that does not have a switch here because you don't want to leave the door permanently open and possibly let unauthorized people take your weapons. And again, here's my office. Every office is equipped with a switch on the inside to keep it open permanently. Let's go back out. Yes, I'm aware that having to flip 2 switches just to open the pocket door can be kind of annoying, but for me right now, it is better than using the redstone because, again, there's redstone right next door here, right behind there, so that really wouldn't work out well because I'd probably accidentally link them together. But this switch out here is really easy to use. I was debating on whether I should dig back here and just come back here and use that same switch, or if I should just use these. I'm gonna go with these 2 right here for now because it's more secure and stuff, and people can't see in through this hole if someone forgot to cover this back up after they open the door. So yeah, pretty simple. The switch is hidden and this is locked, so only staff or authorized personnel who know where the switch is will be able to get in. It is right here. So yeah, open and closed. Now I'll block it off again. And then, yeah, here's our cells: solitary confinement, and solitary confinement. It looks like the villagers that I temporarily put in there just for the heck of it are still in there. Then there's this cell right here, another villager. That's one of the few cells that actually have a cauldron full of water for a sink. I haven't had a chance to put any sinks in the rest of the cells yet. The only cells that actually have a sink in them are cell 1, which is a redstone powered door. Excuse me. And cell 2, which is another redstone powered door. They're the only two cells that actually have a sink in them. I haven't had a chance to put them in the others because, again, I've been kind of caught up with stuff other than Minecraft, so my apologies. Once again, if you have any suggestions for my videos or something to add to this particular section of my base, or maybe to add to the cells or offices, anything you can think of that would make this better, or that would make it look better / cooler, please leave a comment below. I try and get to the comments whenever I can. Again, since I am busy with school, and right now it being the middle of the year, I'm busy with final exams and stuff, so I will try my best to get to your comment and approve it as soon as possible, because all my videos have to have their comments approved first, so my apologies. I do check my email every day. It is linked to my iPod, so either way, when I check mail on my iPod, it will automatically check my YouTube account's email. And yeah, as you can see, again, there's my base, or what I was hoping would be a city, but it didn't really turn out well. And then there's my house I built. Looks like I'm gonna normally be hanging out in the base for now, because that's the one that's receiving most attention from me. And yeah, if you remember from one of my other videos, there's these beacons here that will allow me to see where it is, but since I have installed these tram systems or minecart systems for transportation, I shouldn't lose my way from my base unless I go flying off somewhere and completely forget where it is. Then I'm pretty much, well, screwed until I can find it. I'll end up spending hours and hours hunting for it, because wouldn't really remember where it is. You've seen where this track goes. It goes all the way across the water into a little pile of stone where it goes down to another room which is currently being worked on. The second entrance, which is down here somewhere, I believe. Yeah, right here. Again, the right track right here is done. The left track is still currently under construction. It's only gone as far as, I think, just past the edge on the other side, that little hill of sand there. That's as far as it's gone for now. And yeah, where most of the cells are after it got to a certain point, for anyone who's wondering. All the cells on the right side of my cell block in my base, they were underneath sand, so making the roof into stone or whatever I wanted was a bit of a pain without having the sand fall down. The trick to getting the stone placed before the sand falls down is quick movement of your fingers, or quick hand coordination. You left click and then you right click very quickly, but be sure you have your stone selected first before you left click to destroy the sand. And that's really it, guys. Thanks for watching another one of my videos. Be sure to hit that like button if you like it. Comment for any suggestions or improvements I could do to this. And be sure to subscribe to me. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.